Hello everybody, and we're back again. I think the 4th or 5th episode, trying to keep track. And now we have enough to upgrade. Yes. And... and more.
There you go, Bella. Looks like a bomb at this place. They forgot to clean up. I like it here.
The Lord and the Lady are officially back on the air. Scott and I, no matter what, we will always just jive. Work the jobs, and we just get it.
We're a driving turkey.
That's good.
Now that is over it, I can upgrade.
I think you might have it.
Okay, so everything is going fine. No problems are occurring.
Based off the materials used,
Yeah, that's one problem I did not see.
maybe early 90s. I can't imagine it's much older than that. Okay. What are you looking at?
Oh, I totally forgot what I
It's
used.
pretty detailed. It's got some history. But I'm thinking $400. Okay. It's just such an interesting piece. It just says Old West. Mind if I have a buddy might come down and take a look at it? I'm curious why would you have someone come down with this? I'm trying to figure out if it's something that was given to the banks or if people actually want to set their house. I'm kind of baffled by what exactly its purpose is. That's fair. Okay. All right. I'm not exactly sure what kind of expert he could possibly bring in, but I mean, if that's what it takes, I'll trust an outside source.
I guess we're getting good music. Oh, the FPS has gone up. I just noticed that. And well, there you go. Much better. There were you too. What? No, what? Oh. Yeah, that's what happens all the time. It does that, and that's what it's been doing. I don't know why. I have to play with quite a lot to spend.
A guy came in with an antique replica of a Wells Fargo stagecoach. I don't know if this is an actual collectible made by the company or just a mass-produced imitation. So I called in Mark Patent to come help me out. So, says the model? That's it. These are interesting. They're a part of Western history, and what's interesting on this is that it's a Concord coach, as opposed to what was called a butt wagon. They took their name from Concord, New Hampshire. And Wells Fargo, who later bought the Butterfield and the Overland stage and all of that, ended up always using these Concord coaches. Wells Fargo got its start as an express company. The point about express companies is they filled in a gap in the West to allow for sending things that weren't able to be sent through the mail. So, what are your concerns about money? I'm kind of curious to know if it was like a toy that you would give a kid, if it was a display in the bank. I'm just trying to figure out what the purpose of it is. The models of the Concord coach have been made by a lot of different groups, but this was actually made for Wells Fargo. This has some value, but
We can much better. There we go.
this is not the one that Wells Fargo gave out because the name is incorrect on it. Normally it would have said Wells Fargo Express, Wells Fargo and Company, but not Wells Fargo and Company Overland Stage. They were decorated items. It would have been something that you bought, just to have on a shelf, just to go along with the theme in the house. But Mark, I appreciate it, man. Not a problem. Very good to meet you. Thank you. So you mad, man?
A little disappointed. I just thought there was something a little more to it. So, do you still want to make an offer, or?
I'll give you $50.
175.
Oh god, I'm so close to it.
Bag and everything.
Oh, I was say mine. Oh, so close to restarting it. Oh my god. Oh, a lot of good.
$50. It is what it is. Asking for disappointing to let go of something that's been in our family for that low price, yes. But like I said, it is what it is.
What do we have here?
I have a bone record.
Field power.
What is a bone record?
It's an X-ray. It's like an X-ray record that they used for like band music back in the day.
It's definitely an X-ray of something, it looks like. Looks like boobs. It's not boobs. Maybe I'm just seeing
Yeah, I've already done it all.
A bone record is the final X-ray that they used to get band music on back in the 40s and 50s. I'm going to try to sell it for $500. If I get the full $500, I am going to spend the money on recording an album for my band.
Okay, there you go.
Sort of like
Okay.
Apple quiet. Where did you get this thing?
My grandma. They gave it to me because I play music and I can't do anything with it.
So I'm assuming it's Russian?
Yes, it's from Russia. My family's actually from Russia, so.
I've never heard the term bone record, but I remember hearing about how the bootleg records in Eastern Europe, they would press records on X-rays because until the Berlin Wall came out, the Soviet Union at the time didn't like Western culture. They weren't allowed to have Western music. This is how they sort of like, this was the Soviet Union. You did what they told you to do, and if you had any contraband, they sent you to the Gulag. You went to a work camp and worked there till you died. That was their system. The Gulag. Not until the Berlin Wall came down in 1989 was Western music allowed in the Soviet Union. It was illegal to own any type of record-making device, recorder. It was even illegal for a printing press or a Xerox machine. And so it makes sense that they make music on X-ray. It's kind of weird, but that's the materials they had, and that's all they could do. So have you ever played the album or the record?
No, never played it. They have to have like a special record player to play it, and I don't even know where to get one.
Okay, so I'm assuming you want to sell it?
Yes.
And how much do you want to sell it for?
500?
That seems like a very arbitrary number.
Yes.
Do you mind if I call it my music guy? I just got one week now. This is